Welcome to City Roundup, brought to you by the City of Pensacola, with your host, Saida Rosa. City Roundup is your one-stop shop for everything having to do with the City of Pensacola. And now, Saida.
Good morning, and thanks for joining us for another episode of City Roundup. I'm your host, Saida Rosa, with the City of Pensacola. The City of Pensacola is working towards being a more environmentally friendly organization. During this week's press conference, Mayor Grover Robinson showed off the reusable water bottles every employee received in an effort to reduce plastic waste.
But what we hope to do is we hope to change behavior. I mean, again, one plastic bottle is not something, but if you change behavior over time, what you can make is a significant difference. So I think what we're trying to change is behaviors. And along those lines, that's where we're moving. The more we can get people to think about reduce and conserve, the better we'll be. So I think we're not going to cure and save the earth tomorrow, but if we take little steps, we're going to do it in the future. We're going to make a much better world. I mean, we've been doing that. Look at all the stuff we've done for Restore. Think about the progress we've made in water quality in this community. Those started somewhere. I mean, we're now seeing the benefits of it, but if we hadn't started taking small measures long ago, we wouldn't be where we are. I think we just got to keep improving every day.
You can, of course, learn all about what the mayor is working on by following him on social media. Just search Pensacola Mayor on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. New York, New York. We now have a nonstop daily flight to the New York metropolitan area. Mayor Robinson and executives with United recently celebrated the inaugural flight. Tonya, Vaden, and John Scanlon talk about it in this week's episode of Our City News Show. They also tell us about the upcoming Parade of Homes event and give us a rundown of other upcoming events.
Welcome back to another episode of Our City News Show. I'm your host, John Scanlon.
And I'm Tonya Vaden, and we're at the Pensacola International Airport to talk about the big event for the inaugural flight to and from the New York metropolitan area.
Pensacola Mayor Grover Robinson and executives with United Airlines celebrated the first arrival and departure of the new direct Newark flight on Thursday, June 6th. Passengers arriving to Pensacola were welcomed with a water cannon salute. Arriving and departing passengers all received goodie bags. This new flight is daily nonstop. Passengers can enjoy a two-class configuration aircraft. This new flight now brings the total number of nonstop destinations to 20 in and out of Pensacola International Airport.
Mayor Grover Robinson has announced his fourth town hall. On June 12th, he will host a town hall in District 1 with Council Vice President P.C. Wu. The mayor made a commitment to town halls during his campaign for mayor, and this town hall will begin at 5:30 p.m. and will take place at the Vickery Resource Center. The mayor hopes you will come be a voice to help Pensacola shine.
Port of Pensacola had a unique visitor. Did you happen to catch this big boat sailing to Pensacola last week? Bahi Jade visited the port for the first time. The vessel was used to offload some critical components for a major local manufacturer. She's a 720-foot ro-ro vessel. Quite the treat to have her stop by, even if only for a few days.
Well, another month has passed, and that means we have an employee to recognize. We would like to congratulate our Employee of the Month for May, Pensacola Police Department Sergeant Pat Bradley. We also would like to congratulate the 8 new cadets who were promoted to firefighters recently. We're so happy to have you on the City of Pensacola team.
Pensacola Energy is a proud sponsor of the annual Parade of Homes. Parade of Homes is put on by the Home Builders Association of West Florida. Thousands of attendees are expected to tour new homes throughout Escambia and Santa Rosa counties. This year is the 61st annual celebration. Parade of Homes runs June 7th to June 16th. Pensacola Energy will be at the Dream Home on June 8th, 9th, 15th, and 16th. The Dream Home features are designed to save money and reduce energy consumption. Pensacola Energy's team made significant recommendations to develop a customized energy feature package that will benefit the homeowner for years to come. The Dream Home is located at 2446 Meeting Street in Cantonment.
Before we go, we have an upcoming golf event we want to tell you about. But first, pool season is in full swing. You may not know that we offer lap swimming at Hunter Pool during special hours. You can go for an early morning swim or finish the day in the pool. If you prefer mornings, the pool is open 5:30 to 10 a.m. Night hours are 5:30 to 7 p.m. Cost is only $2.25 per person, and it's a great way to work out while beating the heat. Now, as promised, we have the Osceola Match Play Tournament coming up. The event is June 15th and 16th, and the format is individual handicap with multiple flights. Entry is $70, which includes 2 rounds, range balls, and your chance at prizes. Call Osceola Golf Course at 850-453-7599 to register.
That's all we have for you on this episode of our City News Show. We thank you for watching, and we will see you next week.
If you visited City Hall anytime in the past 21 years, chances are you've seen his friendly face. Robert Grier is the building manager for the City of Pensacola's downtown facilities. He is a behind-the-scenes man, and he prefers it that way. But this week, we're shining a spotlight on one of our biggest City Hall stars.
My day starts out at 6 in the morning, and generally I work till, hello, how you doing? 7 o'clock at night. Hi, I'm Robert Grier. I'm the building manager for the City Hall building downtown. 21 years. I oversee the cleaning service. I set up rooms for meetings. I work all city council meetings. And I do what I call preventative maintenance. I come down over the weekend and I check the building out. HVAC system, security system, elevator system, lighting. If that light, I'll change the bulbs in it, but sometimes it is the bulb and or the ballast. I'm constantly looking for that. I interact with the employees, who I think are some of the greatest employees in the country, in this building and outside of it. The City of Pensacola is very fortunate to have the employees. They're very dedicated, and they're very cordial, and they're serious about their jobs, and that makes my job a lot easier. You know my number. They're like my extended family. I try to joke with them sometimes, get them to laugh, and I see that they're kind of down a little bit, brighten the day out. I'll get back to you. I have wonderful parents, and they instilled in me a love of people and respect for people, and I carry it to this day, and I teach my children that.
For more episodes of our City Spotlight and news show, visit our YouTube channel. Search City of Pensacola. We'll be right back after this.
Natural gas homes are in demand. Here's what home builders have to say.
One of the major roles of us using the tankless water heaters and gas cooktops is because of trying to utilize energy efficient features in our homes. Without reservation, our owners that have moved into a home where we use this natural gas have always been happy that we've used this and very satisfied with the product.
Natural gas from Pensacola Energy, the clean, reliable, earth-friendly choice.
Heat pumps don't pump much heat. In fact, heat from an efficient natural gas heater can be 30% warmer, and you can get up to an $800 rebate when you install one. Warming up to natural gas yet? Learn more at PensacolaEnergy.com.
We now turn to our green tip of the week. When you're cooking, use a lid to cover your pots. You can reduce energy by up to 2/3. It allows you to heat food faster, saving time and effort. The city is looking for great people to be a part of our team. This week's featured job is for a public safety communicator. This is highly responsible, specialized work involving the receiving, screening, prioritizing, and transmission of emergency 911 calls, information, and messages. Learn more and apply online at PensacolaCityJobs.com. Some food for thought for your Friday. In this episode of Coastal Cooking Quick Bites, host John Scanlon from Pensacola Energy shows us how to use natural gas to make chicken tikka masala.
On this episode of Coastal Cooking Presents Quick Bites, we have Chef Sarab from Spice and Spirits, and he's making chicken tikka masala. Stick around and find out how it's done.
Welcome to Coastal Cooking Quick Bites, brought to you by Pensacola Energy.
Hey, welcome to Coastal Cooking Presents Quick Bites. I'm your host, John Scanlon, and I'm here with a very special guest, Chef Sarab from Spice and Spirits, located at 1 North New Warrington Road in Pensacola, Florida. Chef Sarab, thank you so much for being on the show. What are you cooking for us today?
First of all, thank you for having me over here. I'm cooking chicken tikka masala. It's one of your favorite, like you said last time. So this is heavy cream, chicken tikka, salt, onion sauce, tomato sauce, garam masala, which is very important, fenugreek leaves, and that's it.
So what does it make it? What's chicken tikka? So what does that make the tikka? What kind of seasoning do you have on it, or?
So tikka is this. This is chicken cooked inside the skewers, and then you take it inside the tandoor. Skewer, tandoor, and this is the chicken tikka.
Okay.
What makes it the masala are these.
Okay. Awesome. And so if you're cooking this at home, you don't have to have special equipment. You can just cook it on your stove.
No, you can put it inside your oven, and that's it. Wait for 25 minutes, and then it'll be done.
Oh, that's awesome. And you can't smell it right now, but we haven't even started cooking yet. And everything, the aroma is just so potent right now. It smells incredible. So where do we begin?
Right now, we start with heating up the pan and some onion sauce, which is important. So I diced the onions, and I added ginger garlic paste, some masalas, whole masalas like cinnamon, cardamom, bay leaves, turmeric, which is the most ingredient in the onion sauce. That's why it's giving me this color. And oil. Oil, why? Because oil cooks the turmeric and all the masalas, all the whole masalas. That's why it gives me that aromatic feel when I'm cooking it.
Now, I will say that at your restaurant, when you pull up and you open your car door, it hits you. You can smell it from outside. It's amazing. I mean, even right now, just stirring that a little bit.
A bit of spice and spirits over here.
Absolutely. You have to kind of experience it, because it just knocked us off our feet whenever we went there to come talk with you and to try it out, and it was amazing. And you guys are open from?
We're open from every day from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Weekdays is we have a buffet, and from 2 p.m. till 10 p.m. we have our a la carte, which is a menu. And weekends we are open from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m.
Okay.
All a la carte.
So all a la carte on the weekends. During the week, it's just 11 to 2 for the buffet. And then, of course, you can still get a la carte from 11 to 10.
Yes.
And so we've had the buffet a couple times.
Yes.
And we've actually got a la carte, and everything's been fantastic. I mean, one of my new favorite places in Pensacola.
So we're actually going to bring more menu, more varieties inside our menu. And now that this is boiling, I can add 1 scoop of tomato sauce. So this is my ratio. This is my ratio for 2 to 1.
Okay.
That's 2 scoops of the onion sauce, 1 scoop of the tomato sauce. And this is when I add my chicken, just to make sure that it's cooking in there. Add this. I add heavy cream. Not much, just enough. And I add fenugreek leaves. So you can actually toast these fenugreek leaves just a minute. More than that, these if you hold these are very fragile.
Oh yeah.
If you put them inside the oven, they'll burn.
Okay.
So what I do is I bring up my oven to 200 or 250, and then close it for 5 minutes. Close it. Put my fenugreek leaves in there. Take it out in less than a minute.
Oh.
That's what's gonna give it that dryness. So now it's at the stage where I can add my garam masala.
So is it that cream that thickens it up, or is it?
Cream loosens it up.
Okay.
So my onion sauce thickens it up.
Oh. Okay,
Yes.
Yeah.
It's kind of what should I say? It's kind of puzzling.
Now, and you've trained all over for your culinary skills.
Yes.
Trained in India?
I've trained in India. A couple of months. I haven't been properly trained in India, but I've from my family's restaurants and stuff, I've learned from over there, from different chefs. Yes. And I've been to culinary school in Chicago, and I was working in Atlanta.
Okay, so
yes.
Worldwide, and we got you in Pensacola, and we're better for it. I will say that.
Let's see. Right. If you want to taste a bit. So while cooking, you're supposed to taste every bit. I didn't taste while I was adding tomato sauce, onion sauce. This is almost my final product. I have to make sure that salt is perfect. Garam masala is not too high, depending on the customers. Okay, I need some garam masala in there. So garam masala is the only thing that makes it the chicken tikka masala. People can add cumin, people can add coriander, people can add turmeric, but that's not chicken tikka masala. It just won't fix it.
I know I've had a lot of Indian food, and that cumin, you really get a strong taste of it. And I think
cumin,
sometimes, like you were saying, they put it in there, but it doesn't take that. It doesn't take the place of another spice. It's just more cumin.
Yes, it does not. You cannot forge cumin into a coriander, right?
And that was something that was really incredible about eating at Spice and Spirits, is that it wasn't just one flavor. And we were talking a little earlier. It's you rattled off 15, 20 different spices in your food, and you can taste it all at different times, and it's incredible. It really is.
So I know why you're saying that, because I generally do not puree everything. I puree 95% of it, and I leave the rest 5% so that people can actually taste what flavors I'm serving.
Yeah, the first time we ever ate there, a friend of ours, we ate outside. We ate and we talked outside, and that's what we discussed. Is it was the flavor changed throughout, as it set on your palate, and it was good.
And now we'll let this boil for about 3 minutes till it thickens down, till my onion sauce swellens up and then absorbs all that heavy cream.
Okay. All right, our chicken tikka masala has been cooking for about 3 or 4 minutes. It's thickened up some. It's about the consistency you're looking for.
Yes, sir.
And we're going to plate it up, see what it looks like, and then stick around for our other episodes where we do the accompanying dishes with it.
And I get this to the side. So generally, I'll have the dishes over here so that it saves me time. First, always the chicken cube so that the drops don't go all over the place.
That looks fantastic.
Not much, just enough to coat that. And don't let this go waste. Use this. And fenugreek leaves on top. Crush them. If you want, you can put a side of a cube of a butter or something, but
that looks amazing.
Thank you.
Chef Saurabh, thank you for being on the show. It's such a pleasure to have you, and thank you for cooking a chicken tikka masala. Make sure to go by and see Chef Saurabh at Spice and Spirits. It's 1 North New Warrington Road. It's right there on the corner of New Warrington Road and Chiefs Way in Pensacola. They're open from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. for their buffet. That's Monday through Friday. And then 11 to 10 for a la carte, and that's 7 days a week. Stick around. So make sure you look at the other episodes of Coastal Cooking Presents Quick Bites with Chef Sarab, and we'll see you next time.
This has been Coastal Cooking Quick Bites, brought to you by Pensacola Energy.
That's all we have for this episode of City Roundup. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you same place, same time next week.
This has been City Roundup with Saida Rosa. City Roundup is the City of Pensacola's one-stop shop for everything having to do with Pensacola. Join us again each Friday at 8 a.m. for more of City Roundup.